What are we starting up with next? It's going to be Sharper
We're
versus
going to
Warning
start
Track,
with Sharper
if I'm not
versus
mistaken.
WarningTrack. So they're in the Platinum League. This league is really much I feel the most balanced. Not too many playstyle differences between this whole group.
For sure. It's a lot of people who've really gotten their playstyle down.
This is very old school.
Yeah, and a lot of them are old school. Actually, every single one of them is.
They've all been here for many years.
Now, I'll be excited when we see people like Perez or Fiocco Ferret join the league. Just see some freshness, but it is nice to watch some old school SpyParty. I believe we're starting on Ballroom.
Yes, Ballroom. Well, we can go through some picks and bans first.
Oh, if you have them, please.
So this is a week 2.
This is a week 2 match.
This is week 2. Okay. So bans: Sharper banned Double Modern A35, WarningTrack bans Double Modern Known 2, Sharper bans Courtyard 2 any 4 of 7, and WarningTrack bans High Rise any 3 of 5. Sharper picks New Art Ballroom any 4 of 8, WarningTrack picks Pub any 4 of 7, 16 guests. Sharper picked Modern Pick 2-3, and WarningTrack picks Panop any 5 of 8.
Yeah, it sounds like Track didn't want to deal with the BS that I just dealt with in that pub or high rise 3 or 5. Either way, an AI can do 3 missions if you're not careful with those maps. I don't think Track wants to see that. We start off with Ballroom here. As said, he's ready, so let's get started. It's going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. SGF starting on Cowboy, or as I like to call him, Carlos.
Or some folks call him Tex.
That's incorrect. Going in for an early flirt, always good to do, very standard. Sharper using one of his worst pickup lines and gets a red test. $240, Steph.
Nice slow start, 1 fingerprint.
I do like drink prints. That's a good way to avoid even the best of snipers.
Anything besides the briefcase seems a little bit less suspicious.
That was the thing I did against Teetery. There was a statue on the far side of the map, and it's either grabbing something that's conspicuous, like a drink, or grabbing something that.
Yeah, we saw you eyeing the bookcase from across the mountain. You're gonna start off your inspects here. Side statue, so you can only get 2 here. And that lands him his highlight.
Against someone who highlights for statues.
It's the vitaling here and there. Not too much action in between. Ooh, missed the pad.
Doing missions real quick, or time it.
Okay. A nice middle statue. Green swap. Red inspect. That wasn't the best briefcase reject we've seen.
Banana bread.
Better go. Turn on row 5 needs to get a fourth. Fingerprint's going to be hard, though, unless you can book.
Really weird.
Nah.
That's her shot.
That box question was like huge.
That's 1-0 for WarningTrack. Starting off with a sniper win.
That's too strong. It's
Hello.
Hello? Oh, we are actually live. Fantastic.
Sounds good.
Tell me when you are ready with the game, Mr. Nerf.
I'm
Steph,
ready
you
as
ready?
well.
Fantastic.
Look at
And
that.
chat can hear us, so we are good to
We
go.
are good.
To remind you guys, before that small panic basket, we are 1-0 Warning Track Ballroom. It is going to be Warning Track on the spy side, and we'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. And Warning Track with a conspicuous start, standing right next to the ambassador. As you know, crank that volume, please.
WarningTrack joins the ST right into the conversation.
And 51%. Perfect. ST likes you more than you like your seduction target. It's
Wow,
time to get married.
It's 100% right there.
Yeah, put a ring on it. Let's go. I would not mind seeing a quick banana bread and then like a middle statue and spec swap. Just finish up this brush when you get two flirts like this.
Banana bread.
Yeah, there's two missions. And y'all gotta hear me twice.
I'm so sorry. I'm figuring it out. TeamSpeak is weird.
Custom animation to lead there. Doesn't seem like it was noticed. See me. Oh, okay, no swap there. Got 3 missions, a whole minute left. This seems pretty well paced. You try to finish this off with
Banana bread.
a purloin. They try to BB to distract. Yeah, here's the purloin. We'll see where he goes with this. Seems like he's just taking a walk. Oh, nice stop. Okay. Finishes it off by walking straight into statues.
Yeah, that
And
was
here
a
we are.
good quality dance.
We're at 2-0 for WarningTrack. He definitely owns the ballroom, though.
So we're moving on to what will be Sharper's pick, and that's Crowded Pub 4-7.
Yes. So we're starting off with Sharper on the spy side.
Push to talk is going to be the death of me. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, start.
So Sharper's Carlos. I feel like this has happened before, but Sharper's Carlos.
I think you mean Tex?
Or Tex. Still AI controlled until now. Starts it off. Gets a drink with the option of delegation.
I apologize. I'm mighty distracted. I'm just having PTSD from my pub game, where now there's 6 more people and I'm not liking
He's
it one
starting
bit.
with nice 45 seconds on the extra. See if Sharper can use this well. Interesting return.
I'm not sure Ambassador can necessarily take that return typically. Like, I think AI would just drop the briefcase.
The space
But I
behind him
might be
was
wrong.
definitely
I
very
am
tight.
not Bloom.
That was a little early on the bug. Got some wall walking over here.
Doesn't look like it was seen, mainly because you wouldn't expect an arm out like that.
Joins the conversation with his seduction target. He has 31% so far.
Bard does have a fingerprint if he wants it.
Hard print. Yes, he comes right back. Yet again, another interesting bug.
That was a good bug and a good catch. I'm actually impressed by both sides of that. I think behind the back bugs are incredibly hard to see, and he only just caught the wrist.
Yeah. WarningTrack saying in chat that he saw it the first time.
Okay, WarningTrack, listen to me here. You have to highlight for people when they do suspicious things, otherwise we don't know.
So we're at 3-0 WarningTrack. It's definitely a match that Sharper needs to win in a good 3 or 4 on before he even catches up. Pace-wise, Sharper was doing okay. He still had 2 minutes because of the time ad, and he had one mission completed and 2 almost done.
Yeah, I think that bug was really good, except for the fact that Track saw it and apparently already had him pinned as the spy from the first miss bug. But we move on to Sharper. Well, yeah, Sharper playing on.
Got WarningTrack as spy as our best friend Odd Job, Penguin.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Got a Tobo over here.
It's always interesting in a spot where your ST goes somewhere that you can't really follow what you do as your next thing, and it looks like his decision is to go get a drink.
Though you can still technically flirt at statues, just stand up really close behind them.
He could do some tricky sort of play, like knowing that the ST's been the statue, make sure that he feeds the Purloin to the ST, and add some super suspicion to her.
Takes a
Or
sip at the bar. No mission progress yet so far. That's the second sip. Not too much pause between those.
are you saying that Track's an alcoholic?
Of course not.
Sounds like it. He could even finish the third drink just so he can go back to the bar and get more, because there's a fingerprint on that list or drink.
Could BB here and delegate, which he does, and leaves to hopefully not be suspected too much, but he gets to highlight anyway. This is a pretty innocent conversation over here, not too much going on. See what he does next. Goes for the across the conversation flirt, gets the green, so he gets 79%. All he needs is a nice close green or close white flirt, and he can finish this pretty easily. Still needs to do 2 missions though.
I have a feeling he's also top suspect.
Pretty high chance. And the shot comes off. Yeah, he gets shot. Could have been done. If you assumed seduce was completed, that'd be inspect. And that's 3-1.
Yes, it is.
First
Good
point for
job.
Sharper.
Good job by Sharper for sure. We're moving on to 2 of 3 modern. Is that a Sharper pick or a WarningTrack pick?
This is pick 2 of 3. It's not
Oh
even
God,
any
it's
2
pick
of
2
3.
of 3. Why?
And I
No.
believe this is a Sharper choice.
Okay, so Sharper deciding to pick the silliest of all maps. I think he might be like an underdog play, because there's no other reason to pick 2 or 3 modern. It's gross.
Might be just something that WarningTrack's unfamiliar with.
Precisely.
Slightly.
Let's get this started. 3, 2, 1.
So you have Sharper here as pearls or white. Sharper has chosen to pick contact and seduce out of contact, seduce, and bug. So in pick missions, the sniper does not know which of the 2 Sharper has chosen to complete.
Banana bread.
So it's very likely that WarningTrack is just playing as if this was any 2 of 3. And Sharper starts off really early with a nice highlight. But one mission complete.
It's a good highlight. He's the only highlight, and it's going to be a tough pull to get flirts from only 22% at this point. Unfortunately, because it's pick 2 or 3, he can't go for the last minute bug. He has to do something here like flirt super well, or do something crazy like time ad on a
Yeah, he
7
definitely needs to
person
hit
map.
those action tests.
That's a good
73%.
start.
And the SD leaves, which is perfect for him. Grabs a nice instant drink. Couldn't do anything else with that.
Oh, look at that ST. He loves you very much.
Tries to guarantee the white, make sure he doesn't hit a red by accident. He gets shot.
I almost thought Toby was going to get shot there. He came across the
Came
laser.
up really close. Queen, his other highlight, didn't do much closer to the end there. She kind of left conversation and stood at the side, came back and hadn't talked yet with not too much time left. That was a good 30 seconds of not much action.
I think the flirts were good. I think just unfortunately because he didn't green the BB, it ended up just being that he was always being watched.
And with these vets, they shoot when they think their opponent's done. So during that last talk, he shoots with a good 5-6 seconds left on the countdown.
So we get more pick 2 of 3, put on the warning track as the spy. 3, 2, 1, minute.
He chooses the same small character, Penguin, here again. It's a good character for judging shots for sure, especially on a map like this where there's only one conversation. But Bug isn't in the list, so it'd be pretty interesting to see if he wanted to dodge a shot after a seduce.
Is there some mind game that happens when you're the person who picks 2 of 3 instead of just picking any 2 of 3? Like, maybe you just don't want to be bugged on, but even then you don't prevent it by doing this. You could just pick known 2, like double modern if you wanted to do that.
And that's a green BB right there. Greens are pretty safe, especially on a map where it's really based on talking. And he gets a 51% on the seduce as well. This game's going pretty well for WarningTrack here. If he gets one more green flirt, he's done for the game. He'll be pretty hard to track. He's only talked once so far.
Sharper interesting with no lights, like he's doing it in his mind.
That's
that
light.
looked like a bug.
Oh,
That looked
yeah.
like a bug. And it's an appropriate shot. Like, I don't hate that shot. It looked like a bug to me because he had the 2 people covering the arm that was walking.
But would you take the extra, like, maybe 3 or 4 seconds to see if anyone else is doing anything before you take that shot? Because, with the countdown timer, you still got 10 seconds.
Steph, you've played with me. You know the answer is no.
I know, you shoot really quickly, but, I mean, this is WarningTrack as spy and Sharper as sniper.
That's a set, by the way. That's 5-1 WarningTrack.
Yeah, that's
based on that
5-1.
missed shot.
WarningTrack takes the lead in his league as well with 2 wins so far.